Hi guys! So I wanted to get on here and do this review of the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collection. I do have the whole collection here. I only have 3 of the lipsticks though, and it is what I have on my face today. I know it's a little bit late, the movie has been out for a while, but I was waiting until I got to Florida to do this because, you know, it's, I don't know, the Caribbean's like right there, so I thought it would be, you know, appropriate. So I will start with, I think I'll start with the palette first. So here's what the outside looks like. So cool. They definitely get 5 out of 5 stars for the packaging on this collection. Now you open it up, and here's what the outside of the palette looks like. And it's got a cool little secret in here that I will show you. And this definitely has, I think, the best mirror of any palette I have, ever had before. Even when I'm sitting in front of a full-length mirror, I go to use this mirror just because I think it's got such a phenomenal mirror. A little plastic piece with Lorac Los Angeles on it, and then of course the palette. And it does have a black eyeliner by Lorac in here that is still in my purse that I did use on my upper and lower lash line and waterline. So I will tell you what I did today. I'm not going to do a tutorial unless you guys ask me to, just because I don't like tutorials with reviews, because I figure you're going to do what you want with the palette or the makeup or whatever, and I don't know, I just like, unless you guys want to see a tutorial, I'm not going to do them with the reviews. So what I did today was I took Yo-Ho all across my lids, and then I took Tell No Tales in the crease and Treasure on the lid, which is so beautiful. And then I took a little bit of Cursed in like the outer corner and blended it into the crease. And then I took that Lorac black eyeliner, like really smudgy and messy, all over the lower lash line. And then I blended it out with Black Pearl, which is this gorgeous like blue-black color. It's stunning. And then for my highlight, I used Matey, which is coming off a lot whiter. I mean, it's pretty white, but it's more like my skin color in actuality. So let me swatch them all for you. Hopefully the swatches will come across. I'm still filming, I just need a baby wipe. So this is Ghostly, which is just a pure white. And as always, Lorac shadows are fantastic. And so buttery, smooth, creamy. Starry Night. Compass. Ooh, I'm loving like the lighting in here today. You guys know every time I try and do a review, it's like, oh, you can't see it. It's beautiful, but you can't see it. You guys can like actually see it today. This is so cool, right? This is Arg, which I also used today in the outer corner a little bit. It's like a blackish brown. Then Black Pearl, seriously one of my favorite shades. Right there. I hope it's picking up that blue shift in there because it is stunning. Then Yo-Ho, it's kind of a taupey shimmer. There. Don't know why I always swatch there. Then Bones is just kind of a tawny neutral shade. Silver Mist. Treasure, which is probably my favorite shade out of the palette. It's this gorgeous rusty red. It's stunning. Tell No Tales. Shiver Me, which is right there. Cursed. So it's like standard, pretty, shimmery black. It's really pigmented. Maybe, which is my highlight, right there. Lost at Sea, which is a really gorgeous, like, cool tone gray with a little bit of blue in it. See right there, I love that color. I don't think you see things like that color much right now. Pirate's Chest. Sea Haze. Lovely, almost like grayish sea foam. Lovely. Menace. And Silent Mary. Just right there. So that's the entire palette. I gotta say, not one color out of here is chalky or patchy. They are all super creamy, super pigmented. I love every single color on this palette. The shadows have held up all day long. I've been out in the hot Florida sun, sweating, walking around. They haven't budged, they haven't faded, they haven't creased. I did use Too Faced Shadow Insurance with the look, but I mean, I've used Lorac shadows without a primer too, and they've always been fine. So I would definitely give this palette like a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, whatever you want to do. I love this. It's honestly one of my favorite palettes right now. Even if you hated the movie, I would say pick up the palette just because the packaging is gorgeous. The palette and the color and the formulas are just stunning. I mean, yeah, to be honest, it's probably my favorite palette that I own right now. I'm going to do my lippies next. So they come in packaging like this. It says Pirates of the Caribbean, Lorac, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I still haven't seen the movie yet. I have all of the other movies. I love all the other movies. Do I think this movie is like really unneeded and probably officially bad? Yes. Am I still going to see it? Hell yes. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'm actually going to buy it because I need the whole collection. But it comes in packaging like this. And what I have on my lips today is the color Sparrow, and it's duo. So the lipstick is this really gorgeous, like, cool toned gray nude. And then on top of it, I have the lip gloss, which is a really stunning, I'm swatching for you, a really stunning kind of blue brown. It's kind of a blue plum brown. It's really, really pretty. I have been wearing them all day. They're super comfortable. They're really gorgeous. So that's the lipstick and the lip gloss. The only thing I have to say, the lip gloss is not sticky whatsoever. The only thing I have to say about these is that neither one is long lasting. The lipstick much more long lasting than the lip gloss, but the lip gloss is still at the end of the day a lip gloss. And if you're eating or talking a lot or drinking your Starbucks or whatever, it does come off and you have to reapply. Not a big deal for me. I find them both super easy to apply. Even the lipstick I can like apply without a mirror. And my lips, they're super moisturizing, both of them, but just so you know, they aren't long lasting whatsoever. But I still really like our Ahoy Matey, which is the one that originally like caught my attention. This whole collection was this lippy right here because it's blue. So really pretty, kind of like grayish robin's egg blue. The lipstick like suddenly broke in the tube. That's okay, I can like reattach it. Maybe I'll put my lipstick in the freezer so it kind of does its thing again. That one might be a little, it swatches a little patchy, not gonna lie, but it's still really, really pretty and really smooth. They're not supposed to be mattes. And then just like sort of the same thing, a really like pretty grayish robin's egg blue lip gloss, a lot lighter than the lipstick though. I think these will be a really pretty combo, and I love the color of the lip gloss. Kind of first impressions too with the lippies, because the other two I haven't tried yet. And the last one I got is Barbosi. It's Barboss-Y. So Barbosi. So the lipstick is a really pretty, like coppery brown with a little bit of red in it. I really like it, and it's really pigmented, not patchy at all, really smooth. And the lip gloss is super pretty, like light pink copper. Ooh, I like that a lot. This will be a stunning combination. You can see right there. That will be a really pretty combination. So yeah, I'd say the only thing so far out of this whole collection that's been patchy was the Ahoy Matey lipstick. And now for the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales cheek palette. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I can't wait to go to Disney World. And it says Virum Omnia Simul Astra on the front, which translates to chart a course for the stars. It says that across the mirror, and then the little see-through cover, which is really cool. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the faces of the moon. I thought that was a really nice touch. I really liked it. I like all the detail that's put into these palettes. It's just, Lorac did such a good job. The ones I wore today were, I wore Lost Soul as my blush and Fortune as my highlight. And this highlight, it has faded a little bit. The highlight has faded just a little bit, but it's still, I mean, you can tell. And it's really intense. Like, I would say this is a pretty good dupe, honestly, for Jeffree Star's Ice Cold. This one is like a smidge more skin toned than Pure White, but it's a pretty good dupe, honestly, for Ice Cold, I think. So I'll swatch it for you. I'll swatch all of them for you. So we have Fortune, which is right here. Then we have Lost Soul, which is basically a skin tone, kinda. It looks really brown on the swatch, but as you can see, it's not. It kind of just gives a little warmth to your face when I put it on this morning. Destined, which is this one right here. This is a highlighter. Ooh, you know what? This is giving me like right there, like Champagne Pop vibes. Seriously, that could be a serious dupe for Champagne Pop. Oh no, I just gouged a hole in Star Reader. Okay, Caribbean, which is this blush right here. It's really pretty. Kind of like a dusty rose kind of color. And then Star Reader, which is the bottom highlight here. These are super pigmented. It's like ridiculous. Right there. Definitely more of like a goldy highlight. And Bold Spirit, which is right here. And this one is definitely like a blush. Here, I'll do a different swatch for you. This is definitely like a blush highlight. It's a very kind of like, kind of rosy blush highlight. This would look stunning on dark skin tones, or just to give kind of a pinky, like a sheen to your blush, like a blush overlay or something. Really pretty. Actually, and I think all of these, the highlights and the blushes, would look really beautiful on dark skin tones. The only one I think that wouldn't is maybe the one I used today, Fortune. I think that one could look like maybe a little too like light and ashy on dark skin tones, depending on how dark you are. So, I think none of them are patchy, none of them are blotchy. Like I said, the highlights do seem to fade just a little, but I mean, as you can see, like, I am not without highlight. So it's not even worth mentioning, I think. Just for the sake of this review, I'm mentioning it. So I would give this a 5 out of 5 for sure. I love it. I love the packaging. I love the formulas. I love the colors. I think Lorac, just seriously, I love this little detail here. They just hit it out of the park with this collection. The last thing I want to show you, which is pretty cool, is this little drawer inside the eyeshadow palette that says Uncharted Brilliance. And you open it up, maybe, and it has this little drawer right here, and you can fit in the face palette and close it up, and so it's all in one convenient carrying pack, which I thought that was such a cool feature. I mean, especially for traveling, like this is already kind of bulky enough, but the fact you can fit like a whole face palette inside your eyeshadow palette, and you put an eyeliner in here too, such a cool feature. I love that. So all in all, I'd definitely give this whole collection like a 10 out of 10. I love everything about it. The eyeshadow palette is like my favorite eyeshadow palette right now. I love the lipsticks. I mean, the cheek palette is super intense and gorgeous. The packaging, just all of the names are unique, which I love. I'm such a stickler for the names. If you do a collection and it's the same colors you've always had, but you just stuck like different labels on them, Mac, it bugs me. It's like it's not really a new collection. You just stuck fancy labeling on it and made the price go up $2. So this is, I mean, just well done, Lorac. So comment down below and let me know what you think of this. Did you buy it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think of the movie? No spoilers, please. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!